What can we expect from those new players for Ireland?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for them. Obviously, both relatively inexperienced, positive, they've come out in a real positive frame of mind, and they'll certainly be hoping that that continues today, because certainly in the second match we felt at the halfway stage that Ireland were in a really good position potentially to take the series. But when you look at the indiscretions they had in the field, you know, some drop catches, the ground fielding wasn't as tidy as it could have been, but we're all set fair for the decider, and that's the key thing here.
Could be a momentous day for the likes of Andy Balbirnie, who's been a stalwart for Ireland cricket in the last few years, and Ross Adair, who's wearing 15, former professional rugby player Ross Adair. Alan Lewis, former professional rugby referee, so we're in good hands. There won't be any foul play. So we're all set. And it's going to be Shaheen Shah Afridi to open from the TP Hughes end of the ground. Runs down a slight slope here. We've got Azam Khan, who's keeping wicket, and beside him at slip is Mohammad Rizwan. Right, here we go. The decider in Clontarf.
That's a gorgeous shot from Balbirnie. He's just waited on that and he's tucked it away beautifully on the leg side for 4. Bread and butter that for Andrew Balbirnie, an area that he really likes. And one of the things...
And that's exactly where Iftikhar was. Babar Azam has given up chase. It's 4. That's not what the captain wanted. He wanted not so full on that off stump, but he got it. Hello. Wasn't expecting that, Mohammad Amir. It's gone all the way for 6. What a magnificent shot that is. Mohammad Amir will really not enjoy that at all.
I'll tell you someone who will enjoy it, Ross.
Hold him, over those wickets go. Ross Adair, full swing at the full delivery, and he pays the price.
Well, that was pretty comprehensive. And that was a full delivery from Shaheen Afridi, and you could certainly see just that previous ball to Adair was far quicker than anything that we had seen to this point.
Youth captain, wearing shirt number 3, it is of course Lorcan Tucker.
So Hassan Ali bowling from the city end up the... Oh yes, what is that? That is incredibly successful. Premeditated, and it's 6. Straight into the sight screen. A ramp.
It's trademark Tucker. I've seen this time and time again from him.
Shot. 4 straight off the middle of the bat from Ireland's captain.
Now that is a great feeling as a batter, I have to tell you, Alan. Out of the...
And Azam Khan makes a despairing effort. He can't catch it. It's 4 more. Where's that gone?
It has gone miles over square leg for 6. That is a huge blow from Balbirnie. It's gone deep into the gardens, over square leg. A fantastic hit, premeditated. He advanced.
Quick. Oh, that's very clever. That is not an edge. That's off the full face of the bat to close out the power play with a boundary. Ireland bring the 50 up. It's 50 for 1. Lovely piece of touch, this. Nice work. Just gets it round the corner. Lots of pace on all the way. 6 signalled. Great innovation. First from Tucker and now from Balbirnie.
Wow, what a stroke once again.
And that's what they continue to do. And beautiful placement this time from Lorcan Tucker. Gets another boundary. Tucker so horribly out of form in this format. He's burst back into life, 50 in the last game, and hasn't he started fluently here?
Wow, what a day. So
That's an edge and just over the head of Ayub, who's at a backward point position. It may well challenge the rope, although Amir, not the most wholehearted in his effort to cut that off. Tucker gets 4, nowhere near where he intended. The runs continue to come.
Once again, a boss of Freedy in this series.
Bang and bang out of the ground. What a strike from Andrew Balbirnie. I cannot remember him playing as fluently in this format. It was the best ever innings I've seen in T20 eyes from him in the first game, and he's looking to back that up again.
Are in the World Cup.
Nicely swept around the corner. It's going to come up towards us. We'll crash into the rope. It's 4 more for Lorcan Tucker, right in front of our commentary position. Alan Wilkins, you still have time to get a touch on it, sir.
Just a slightly wrong.
This time pumps down the ground. It's going to be back-to-back 4s. Ireland continue with their aggression. There's a real fluency, isn't there, to Lorcan Tucker right now. Swept this time up towards us again. Has he got it fine enough? Oh, yes, he has. Outstanding manipulation of the field from Tucker, who moves to within a run of back-to-back 50s.
Chasing the leather is Fakhr Zaman at backward square on both occasions. He had a...
He's going to get 4 for this. Lorcan Tucker is throwing the bat at everything. Izzy, Joyce, Isabel. Oh, that's gone off the edge. Man underneath it takes an absolute scorching catch. Rizwan is the fielder, and they won't come much better than that. Whichever ground you're playing on, Rizwan has taken a stunner.
Pure athleticism shown here in the outfield by Mohammad Rizwan. He had to cover a lot of ground. My thought when the ball went up was this could be safe because it was landing between the 2 deep fielders. Andrew Balbirnie it was. It goes for 35.
Harry Tector gets off the mark with a stunning blow, and he'll take 6 first ball.
That's fast becoming a trademark of Harry Tector, that exact pull shot. It's a short arm jab, a little bit too short, and lifts it over the leg side for 6. So 11 over.
He's held his shape here. Oh my goodness, that is a miscalculation.
There's been a lot of rain.
Well, it was almost like a dance move. And oh dear, it's another dance move. And the judges, that's Rizwan of all people. It's miscalculated as well, but these are shot. Good looking shot, and it's 4. Now these are telling blows from Lorcan Tucker.
I think this shot shows you that he's really...
Pulls it round from in front of his nose. Fielder can't stop it. It's 4 more. Saim Ayub is the man out there. End of the over. Down the pitch goes Tucker, and he's got enough on it. No, he doesn't. He finds long off. And Lorcan Tucker's great innings comes to an end. Saim Ayub is the man who takes the catch at long off. That has been a captain's innings by Lorcan Tucker.
Well batted, Lorcan Tucker. First time he's been out there as Ireland's captain. He goes for 73. Ireland 132 for 2.
I don't understand. In the air, Babar Azam takes it. Pakistan's captain takes the catch. Neil Rock is the player who's got to go. It's another wicket for Shaheen.
Well, he's given a chance today, Neil Rock, but doesn't make use of it. Really didn't get much of that. Lifted it down to long on with that bottom hand that we've been talking about, Neil Rock. He goes for 4. Ireland 137 for 4.
That's a bit more like it. That's going to go all the way for 6. George Dockrell, he's more known for his power down the ground, but that's onto the Clontarf roof and well held by that gentleman up towards the old players' changing rooms. Gets us to the end of the 16th, 147 for 4. Breast pace. And this has gone a long way up. It's gone nowhere. Can Amir himself get there? Oh, yes, he can. That's an excellent running catch. Dockrell, for the second time in the series, is foxed by a slower ball. He's ended up looking a little foolish from a very skillful piece of bowling. Pakistan have 5.
Well, a beautifully skillful piece of bowling there from Mohammad Amir.
So Dockrell's gone for 6.
Big, lusty blows.
And now there's that almost trademark camphor shot, but all he can do this time is pick out Shaheen Shah Afridi, who takes the simplest of catches. Well, he should have maybe have had 2 and 2, but instead he gets immediate return to wicket-taking action. I've been so impressed by Abbas Afridi. Another one for him.
Well, I was going to say that he has been exceptional in this series to date, and this will be really good for Pakistan coming into the World Cup, no doubt about that.
Another slower ball. Tector does well to find the gap. I'm not sure he picked it at first, but he adjusted very, very nicely. A little bit off the tail end of the bat, but it's a critical and much-needed boundary for Ireland.
Very much.
That's almost come off the back of the bat, possibly, but it's going to be effective again. 2 badly needed boundaries for Ireland. Just gives them something to work with 2 to go. It's 164 for 6. Swings and misses thus far for Adair. This time he gets an edge and he's going to be caught. It's another one for that man, Shaheen Shah Afridi. It's really been a series that's been all about the batters, but today it's about one man. He's in your screen. It's maybe Pakistan's best.
Well, Mohammad Amir again with the safe hands, and Adair goes.
To that total today, as Hume pumps one down the ground, he's going to get 4. That's helpful. It's not from the bat of Tector, but equally effective from Graham Hume.
Excellent shot that from Graham Hume. Right down the ground. It's one area you can.
Now, surely Tector's going to try and come back for the second. The throw goes to the correct end, but it's wide of Azam Khan, and well, that sums up his party, and indeed the IPL bound
from the second T20I in terms of we saw so many 6s hit here to the short side. So it'll be interesting to see how they adapt.
They could have after that platform, but I mean, there's still plenty of.
That has been helped round the corner for 4 runs. Wrong line.
An absolute gift to begin with. Poor line, poor length, all the time in the world for Saim Ayub to get himself great agility.
Leg side, helped round the corner. Don't bowl there to Saim Ayub. Message to the bowlers.
Once again, that line. Meat and drink for Saim Ayub. He would
change that equation. Here he goes again. This time it is 4.
Take that. Saim Ayub had made his mind very, very early. Finds a boundary to close out over number 2, Pakistan. 5th delivery just came down charging.
It's gone a mile high. And it's been taken. George Dockrell takes an absolute skyer. Maybe he could have left it to the keeper, Lorcan Tucker, but Dockrell said, I'll do the job, I'll do it, and he's taken a brilliant catch.
You saw Tucker was converging on that ball, but Dockrell's shout was nice and early and pretty loud. He got himself positioned beautifully. This is not an easy catch. Saim Ayub will walk away once again with another failure. Gone for 14. Pakistan 16 for 1.
So that brings Pakistan's captain to the middle, Babar Azam. And how many times have these two, Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan, been in high. Goodness me. Rizwan. That is audacious. 6 from the diminutive Rizwan, and it's gone a long, long way.
Wow. Just came charging down the wicket and found the middle of the bat. Definitely we'll have another ball because it went a long, long way, and Hume is under the pressure. His pace, like I said, is just right for these batters to go after him. And even though it wasn't a bad delivery in a good area, but Rizwan has decided he will give the charge. And how good he was. Well,
they found the ball. Well done, sir. Well, that's just saved Cricket Island 140 US.
I was listening to you earlier when you were mentioning all those prizes, and I was counting in my head how many balls have we lost already in 2 games. That does add up.
It does. And now, headache for Graham Hume, because you're spot on with his pace being the right pace. It's the pace that batsmen like Rizwan, Fakhar Zaman, even Babar Azam, they feel they can use that pace. But now Lorcan Tucker, Ireland's captain and keeper, has decided he's going to stand up to the stumps, which means that Rizwan won't be dancing down the pitch again. Oh, it's going to be 4 runs. Curtis Camphor can't stop it. I think the ball's hit him in the face. It's right in front of us here. He dived full length. Try to stop it. He might have a bruised nose in the morning.
He was coming full tilt and the ball
backward square. Lorcan Tucker's missed it. It's gone through for 4 and given us 4 runs. Yeah, just a little under edge. I think this is right, though, that Lorcan Tucker is standing up, because it's stopping Rizwan going down the pitch, leaving his crease.
I thought it was a good move too, but then Hume has let him down by bowling 2 straight initially, and this one was too wide, although it didn't come off the middle of the bat.
Rizwan throws those quick hands at the ball, and it's 6 from Rizwan. This has gone miles. Over deep backward square. 6 more for Rizwan.
Little Rizwan at his very best, just toying with the bowling and
steaming ahead here. He's gone after everything. He's literally throwing those hands at everything that comes his way.
That was a slog, but he's seeing them so very well. This time was probably from way outside the off stump as well.
One for Ireland. Curtis Camphor starts off with a full wide one, and it goes through the gap in extra cover. Sprawling mid-off, can't cut that one off, and it's a boundary to start out his spell.
Yeah, you think of a total target in and around 180, 179 it is to win.
5 deliveries consistently.
And the great irony is, as he goes down the ground, oh dear, Neil Rock, who sometimes has the gloves, he will have wanted to do better there. Couldn't cut off the boundary, it's 4 more.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. It was played with power.
And this time, more conviction from Babar Azam. Bang, bang, back-to-back boundaries. 2 very elegant cricket strokes. The first time down the ground, this time square of the wicket. Craig Young, he's being taken apart. Good use of the feet and gets it inside out over extra. But picks out the man who's put it down. George Dockrell, he's dropped 1 in the series, make it 2. Ireland, they cannot afford to drop catches. Again, it's been dropped off the bowling of Ben.
This is a mighty 6. Oh dear.
Well, Wilco, I've stayed with you just for 1 over. This isn't a sensational strike. It's adding insult to injury for Ireland. Dockrell should have held on to Babar Azam. He's maybe the last man in Pakistan you ever want to drop. Camphor goes full.
That's through extra. That should be 4.
Well, this game is simply slipping through the fingers of Ireland right now. The World Cup next month.
Shot 4. Craig Young can't dive, can't stop it.
And really, you feel a bit for Curtis Camphor here. He's been given another consecutive over, his 3rd in total in the match. He's just been taken apart. There's already 16 runs come from it. And I have to say, bowling
Keeper. That's wide.
Oh, and it's a fumble from Lorcan Tucker, and that's going to go away for 4.
Look at Babar Azam.
Yeah, and it's wides as well. That'll be 5, and that's not good for Ireland. Not good at all. And again, I nearly feel we're getting to that.
Right.
And that's a long way, I'm afraid.
Yeah, umpires are getting a lot of exercise now. Those arms are going up with too much regularity for Ireland. There she goes.
It's nearly as the ball is halfway down. You could see it in Ben White's face there. He went to himself, oh dear.
Babar's gone after him again. This is a much cleaner hit. 6 more.
And it all happened in a flash, but Babar went to 50. Now,
Is it 3? It is 3. 3 sixes.
you know what he's eyeing up here, don't you?
Could well be.
You know what he's eyeing up here.
Look how far across his stumps he's gone. He's engineered this with the precision. There he goes. It's the 4th. 3 sixes, dot ball, 4th 6 of this over.
And as you can see, the Pakistan faithful behind. This is the man for them. This is the hero. And he just waited really back up.
Adair round the wicket. Here we go again. It's another 4, this time over extra. Just hemorrhaging boundary.
Or Wilco.
Glad I got out. Okay. Well done, Mark Adair. He's salvaged something as that off stump goes flat. Mark Adair has removed Rizwan, who tried something just a little bit too ambitious.
Still such an exciting player, Rizwan. I've enjoyed every part of his batting in this series. Not just his batting, but just the way he carries himself, the way he plays the game, how he describes it, what it means to him. Spoke about Andrew Leonard about averaging 50. I don't think about that. I think about the impact I might have on a game. And guess who's coming in?
Yeah, Rizwan.
Toronto Babar Azam has proved really costly.
A slap down the ground. There's a chance in the deep for Curtis Camphor, and he pouches it. So Babar Azam, after being dropped on 19, he now finds the fielder and goes for 75 as Craig Young takes his first wicket of the day.
Some joy for the Irish. Babar Azam couldn't get hold of it. It was there for the taking, probably just stuck in the pitch a little bit, and Babar couldn't find the middle. But he'll walk off to a standing ovation. The Pakistan skipper has really batted beautifully. He's gone for 75 now of just 42 deliveries, and Pakistan on the brink, 158 for 3. The field either.
Goes deep, looks to try and send it over long on. Fielder underneath it, and again Curtis Camphor grabs on as Ireland start taking wickets. Is it too little, too late?
Iftikhar has a close look at the bottom of his bat. It didn't find the sweet spot, although it's not a very big boundary there. But there was no timing. What situation, definitely.
Khan, stand and deliver. What a strike that is. Pure power from the Pakistani batter, Azam Khan. Well, you just can't keep him quiet. If he's out there in the middle, he's getting runs.
Yeah, this one found the sweet spot. The strength of Azam is his stability with his base. We mentioned the other day as well, that allows him to swing his arms freely. You'll have a look. But he gets into a position, walks across, just a little shimmy, and then you see that base is so still that there's barely any part of his body is moving other than his hands. That means a still head and a beautiful connection.
Just 4 to win now for Pakistan.
This could be it. Oh, what an effort. Would it be enough? We'll have to have another look, I think. But that was a sensational effort. Once again, a testament to the Irish. They're not giving up till the very last minute.
Brilliant work from Harry Tector in the deep. But either way, it'll be the end of the over. But will it be the end of the game? Just steps across, flicks it with the wrist. Top edge, trying something different. Well, it's the game to do it in. Harry Tector kept his eyes on it all the way. And his momentum taking him over the rope. Looks to throw it inside. But his foot touches the ground. So 6 runs. Azam Khan finishes the game in style, as he has done on 2 occasions. 6 runs, and Pakistan will get the win. 181 for 4. Well, they'll win this one with ease, Pakistan. We never felt like it was enough. They'll win by 6 wickets. They win this match and they win the series. The Floki Ireland versus Pakistan T20I series. Pakistan the winners.
It's just a shame that all of these hits, they count for